everyone, I'm kateschwanke and welcome to my channel. I am super excited to be teaming up with Swell to bring you guys this review today. I'll be reviewing their new tumblers and their travelers. These are their newest additions to their brand and they're awesome and I cannot wait to talk about them. And you'll want to wait until the very end of the video for a little something extra. So let's get started. I'm actually a huge Swell fan. I've been using their bottles for about 2 years now and they are my go-to bottle anytime I leave the house with a drink. First bottles that I want to talk about are their brand new tumblers, so let's have a good close-up look at those. These are Swell's new tumblers. These are triple-walled, vacuum-insulated tumblers, and they feature a no-sweat grip and a very thin rim for easy drinking. And these are very lightweight, which I really love. And all Swell bottles are BPA free and reusable, which is awesome. These currently come in the 10-ounce size and 18-ounce size. And I have a 10-ounce here in the yellow gold, which is perfect for the holidays. It's really pretty. It has a very stainless steel look, but it is a shiny yellow gold, so it's really pretty. And then I have here, this is one of my favorite ones. This is the Calcutta Gold. And it is more of like a rose gold color, which is really, really pretty with a white background, but there's a lot of pinks in there. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. As I mentioned, this is the 18-ounce and this is the 10-ounce. So hopefully you guys can see the difference in size. It's pretty big. Also, I want to talk about their new packaging. This is their new packaging. It is a solid band that goes all the way around. It has all of the information about your cup, and you pretty much just lift the tab here and it pulls right off. So that is their new packaging. You guys may remember that Swell has in the past, they provided cardboard tubes for their bottles, but they are no longer using those in an effort to be more green. So Swell is all about minimizing the amount of plastics and waste going into the landfills each year. So this step they've taken really helps. Their bottles and their new products will be packaged using this band here, and they will be shipped in a box with tissue paper. So that is a little bit different than they usually package, as you guys know, but I've received my bottles with no dings or anything, so they are doing a great job of packaging with enough tissue paper to protect your bottles, so don't worry. These new tumblers will allow you to use them at work or at home without a lid, or you can take them on the go with a stainless steel lid that is sold separately. And the lid will have an opening so you can use a straw with it, which I know a lot of people will love because, like me, you can use it to drink your iced coffee, so that's great. And you can use these with a variety of different liquids. You can use coffee, wine, juice, soda, beer, your choice. And these will keep your drinks hot or cold much longer than your average tumbler. So something really great about this is the one that we've been using a lot recently. My husband actually used this and he put in hot coffee and then we put in a whole ton of ice and it actually kept the ice in there for 4 hours without a lid on, and that was with hot coffee. So I think that's amazing. Like I purchased this one myself. So I can honestly say this works awesome, and my husband and I were both really, really impressed with how well this kept everything cold. So next I want to talk about my new favorite bottles ever, and that is their Travelers. These are amazing, guys. I love them. These are Swell's new Travelers. These will keep your drinks cold for up to 24 hours and hot for up to 12 hours, just like Swell's other bottles. And they feature an airtight lid. I'll show you guys. I love these new lids. You may notice mine has a little bit of dampness in it because I did have some water earlier. But this really does keep your stuff nice and cold or hot when you're on the go. I've had ice last in my bottles for a good portion of the day when I've used these, and my water stays cold all day long. So these are amazing, and I love the new wider mouth. I'll show you guys one more time. It makes it a lot easier to put ice in. I know a lot of people with the other Swell bottles, that was one of their complaints, is that you can't put larger ice cubes in there. These, you can do that. So Swell has solved that issue if that was your issue, and I personally, it makes it so much easier and faster for me to be able to take this on the go, so I love that. And Swell actually has 3 different sizes for these right now. They have 12-ounce, which is this one here. They also have an in-between size, the 16-ounce, which I do not have, and then they have the 20-ounce. And I have the 12-ounce here in Moonstone, which is a really cool feel to it, and I just love the white, it goes with everything. And then they have the 20-ounce here in Flare, which is a gorgeous ruby red. And if you're wondering what the difference is in width on the bottom of these bottles versus a regular Swell bottle, I wanted to bring out my 17 ounce and compare it to the 12 ounce for you. So here is my 17 ounce. I'll move my larger one out of the way. This is my 17 ounce versus a 12 ounce. You will notice that the 12 ounce has a wider bottom to it, so hopefully you guys can see that well. The other Swell bottles are thinner on the bottom, making them a little bit easier to put into your diaper bag, bottle pockets, and things like that. I also wanted to bring this little guy back out because you can enter to win this over on my Instagram. This is the 10 ounce Swell Tumbler and it has no lid, but you can enter to win this over on my Instagram, and I will leave the link down below for you guys. This color is amazing. This is the yellow gold, perfect for fall, perfect for winter, and all of the holidays that come with that. Plus, you can put wine in here, you can put soda, juice, water, whatever you want to in here. It'll keep it nice and cold or hot. You can even put a cup of coffee in here. Plus, they are super lightweight, which I really love. So make sure you go click my Instagram link down below and enter to win. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe while you're here. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below for me and I will try and get back to you as quickly as I can. Thanks for watching.